ever wondered why some people seem to radiate confidence while others seem to struggle? Could it be a secret superpower, or is it something more attainable, like self-esteem? Well, let's unwrap this enigma together, shall we? Picture self-esteem as an invisible layer surrounding us. It's our personal perception of our own worth and value. It's what makes us strut our stuff, or sometimes want to blend into the wallpaper. Now visualize two ends of a spectrum. On one end, we have high self-esteem, where we appreciate and like ourselves, flaws and all. On the other end, there's low self-esteem, where self-doubt and criticism creep in, dimming our sparkle. Both these states can significantly shape our relationships, achievements, and overall happiness. It's important to note, no one's self-esteem is rock solid all the time. We all have our highs and lows, but with a little work, we can tip the scales favorably. So, self-esteem isn't a superpower, but it can certainly feel like one when you've got it right. Now that we've unpacked what self-esteem is, how do we go about building it? Do we need a blueprint, or can we freestyle it? Well, constructing your self-esteem tower is a bit like baking a cake. You've got your basic ingredients, but the decorations, that's all up to you. So let's preheat the oven and get started, shall we? First up, we have positive self-talk. Now, this doesn't mean you have to stand in front of the mirror every morning and tell yourself that you're the bee's knees, although if that's your jam, go for it. Positive self-talk is about reframing our thoughts. It's shifting from "I can't do this" to "I'm learning and growing." It's about recognizing that mistakes aren't failures, they're just opportunities to whip up a new recipe. Next, let's add a dash of realistic expectations. We're all guilty of setting the bar sky high and then feeling a bit deflated when we can't reach it. But here's a secret. It's okay to lower the bar. In fact, it's more than okay, it's essential. Setting achievable goals is like adding the right amount of baking powder to your cake. It helps it rise just right. Now don't forget to treat yourself with kindness. Imagine your self-esteem as a delicate souffle. If you're constantly beating it down, it's going to collapse. So sprinkle in some compassion. Forgive yourself when things don't go as planned. After all, even the best bakers have burnt a batch of cookies or two. Finally, embrace your uniqueness. Your self-esteem tower doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Maybe it's got a few extra layers, or perhaps it's a little lopsided. That's okay. It's your tower, and it's beautiful in its own way. Remember, building self-esteem is a journey, not a sprint. It's okay to take baby steps. And just like baking, it takes a bit of practice. So roll up your sleeves and let's get building. Alright, let's take a breather and summarize what we've learned so far. We've delved into the puzzle of self-esteem, understanding its importance in our lives. It's the fuel that drives our confidence, our happiness, and our ability to tackle life's challenges head-on. Then, we embarked on a journey to build our self-esteem tower. We learned practical tips like positive self-talk, setting realistic goals, and celebrating our wins, however small they may be. But let's not forget, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is self-esteem. It takes patience, consistency, and a whole lot of self-love. So as we navigate this journey, let's remember to be kind to ourselves. Our flaws and quirks aren't drawbacks, but rather, they're the very elements that make us unique. So there you have it. The secret to feeling like a superhero isn't a cape or magical powers, but a healthy dose of self-esteem. And remember, every superhero has their unique style, so embrace yours. Now that you're equipped with the tools to build your self-esteem, what's next? Here's the thing. It's time to put these tools to work, to start implementing them in your daily life. It's like learning a new language. You can have all the vocabulary and grammar rules at your fingertips, but you've got to start speaking to really master it. And remember, change is a process. It's not a race, it's a marathon. It's okay to stumble, to have setbacks. Don't let them deter you. Instead, let them be your stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Be patient with yourself. Be kind. Be gentle. This journey you're embarking on, it's not about becoming perfect. It's about loving and accepting your unique self, your quirks, your perceived flaws. They are what make you, you. Remember, you're already a superhero just by being you. So go out there and shine your unique light on the world.